guitarist from Franklin, Tennessee. The band was formed in 2004, about a year after Hayley Williams moved to Franklin, Tennessee at age 13. Before forming Paramore, Hayley played in a band called The Factory with Paramore's future bass player Jeremy Davis. During this time, the band's lead guitarist Josh Farrell and the band's drummer Zach Farrell would practice after school. Hayley had met Josh and Zach Farrell at a program for homeschooled students. In 2004, Josh Farrell formed Paramore. At this time, it included Josh Farrell as lead guitarist and backup singer, Hayley Williams as lead singer, Zach Farrell as drummer, Jeremy Davis as bass guitar. Later, Hayley Williams' neighbor Jason Binham joined as the rhythm guitarist. In 2010, Josh and Zach Farrell left the band. There are several reasons for this. The main reason appears to be that Hayley was the only real member of the band. She was the only one to sign a contract, and is the only one to meet with record companies. Sometimes she would leave the rest of the band behind while she worked with her manager. This made Hayley seem like the only important person in the band. The other reason is that Josh and Hayley had dated and broke up. This clearly caused some of the tension that led to Josh and Zach Farrell's leaving. Today, the band consists of Hayley Williams, Jeremy Davis, and guitarist Taylor York. Hayley Williams originally had a solo contract with Atlantic Records. She was introduced to Atlantic Records by Kent Marcus and Jim Zumwalt, lawyers of Dave Studenbrink and Richard Williams. The initial plan was to turn Hayley Williams into a pop star. She resisted this and wanted to have her own band and write her own music. Atlantic Records thought it would be better to advertise the band under a smaller name. Atlantic Records partnered with Field by Raymond and decided that it was the perfect match for Paramore. In April 2005, Paramore was signed to Atlantic Records and Field by Raymond. Paramore's style is somewhere in between pop, punk, and alternative. People often have trouble picking a label that directly fits Paramore. They have their own unique sound and can easily fit a number of genres. Paramore's lyrics tend to relate to relationships with people Hayley Williams knew and the effect they had on her. Their song Misery Business talks about a guy that Hayley likes, but unfortunately he's dating a manipulative girl. After waiting 8 months, they broke up and Hayley started dating the guy. Now his ex-girlfriend hates her, but this doesn't matter because now Hayley is happier than she was before.
I'm in the business of misery, let's take it from the top. She's got a body like an hourglass, it's ticking like a clock. It's a matter of time before we all run out. When I thought he was mine, she caught him by the mouth. I waited 8 long months, she finally set him free. I told him I couldn't lie, he was the only one for me. 2 weeks and we caught on fire. She's got it out for me, but I wear the biggest smile. Whoa, whatever makes it break. But I got him where I want him now. Whoa, it was never my intention to brag. Just steal it all away from you now. But God, does it feel so good? 'Cause I got him where I want him now. And if you could, then you know you would. 'Cause God, it just feels so. It just feels so good. Second chances, they don't ever matter. People never change. What's the whore? You're nothing more. I'm sorry, that'll never change. And about forgiveness, we're both supposed to have exchange. Sorry, honey, but I passed it up now. Look this.
The only exception seems to talk about Hayley learning to believe in love. After her parents' divorce, she decides to deny the existence of love until she meets someone that becomes her exception and teaches her to believe in love again.
When I was younger, I saw my daddy cry and curse at the wind. He broke his own heart and I watched as he tried to reassemble it. And my mama swore that she would never let herself forget. And that was the day that I promised I'd never sing of love if it does not exist. But darling, you are the only exception. You are the only exception.
Decode is about Haley nearing the end of a relationship. It's unclear to her how she got to this position, and she's upset because the relationship is falling apart.
How can I decide what's right when you're clouding up my mind? I get it when you're losing fight all the time. No can I ever own what's mine when you're always taking sides, but you won't take away my pride. No, not this time. Not this time. How did we get here? Well, I used to know you so well. But how did we get here? Well, I think I know. The truth is hiding in.
Monster appears to talk about Haley's argument with Josh and Zach Farrell. This is very one-sided because Haley basically says that they are wrong and that without them, the band will get stronger.
So solid, now you're like water, and we started drowning. Not like we'd sink any further, but I let my heart go. It's somewhere down at the bottom, but I'll get a new one and come back for the hope that you've stolen. I'll stop the whole world. I'll stop the whole world from turning into a monster and eating us alive. Don't you ever wonder how we survive? Well, now that you're gone, the world is ours. I'm only human. I've got a skeleton in me, but I'm not the villain. Despite what you're always preaching, call me a traitor. I'm just collecting your victims.
Paramore has received numerous awards. At the MTV Europe Music Awards, they won Best Alternative in 2010. At Shockwave NME, they won Best International Band, and at the People's Choice Awards in 2010, they won Favorite Rock Band. Their songs Decode, Monster, Ignorance, The Only Exception, and Brand New Eyes have also won awards. Paramore has a wide fan base from around the world. Their largest fan bases are women in their 20s. Their music also appeals to people of other genders and age groups.
1, 2, 3.